Damn Shellshock, back at it again with another upload. I mean, of course. Of course. It's your boy Flodux. Who else did you think it was? DJ Khaled, he doesn't play any games. I mean, Khaled, if you do, hit me up, fam. Invite me over. Let's be roommates. Let's play some Call of Duty. I'm just saying it's going to be a great time. You're going to love it. You're not going to regret it. I promise. But anyway, guys, welcome to December. December for Star Wars fans is a big month this time of year. You know why? You know why? Christmas, yes, of course. Yeah, Christmas is a big deal. Yes, of course, Tim, I'm looking at you here. You are going to get that TIE Fighter Pilot outfit. It's sitting in your mom's closet. Yes, you are going to be looking mad fuego when it comes down to Halloween next year. People are going to go, damn, what that is. And you can go, oh, TIE Fighter Pilot outfit, ho. And people are like, oh, that's crispy. And you can be like, hell yeah, it's crispy. Crispier than KFC out the oven type of crispy. Yeah. Anyway, guys, it's not that. Last Jedi is approaching mad quick. How quick? Quicker than Usain Bolt on some caffeine cocaine combination type of quick. Please don't do drugs, kids. I encourage you. Don't do drugs. And if you are doing drugs and you are thinking about adding your caffeine to your cocaine, please seek out some medical attention so they can be like, fam, that's a no-no. That's a big no-no. But I thought it would be only appropriate to upload Star Wars Battlefront 2 gameplay so close to The Last Jedi and talk about what I really want out of Star Wars Battlefront 2. This game is nowhere near perfect. We all know that. Especially with this whole credit system they got going on right now as well. So, I think this game otherwise is a really fun game. Visually, probably the best game that I've played ever. I'm truly honest when I say that. But I would like to see them add a couple more things into this game. First and foremost, let's talk about customization. Customization is a big part of games nowadays. You look at Halo, you look at Call of Duty, you can customize the skin of your gun. You can customize your gun itself. You customize your player outfit. In Halo, you can customize your armor. You can customize the color of your armor. You want a different chest, you want a different shoulder piece, you want a different helmet, you can. In Halo 5, they have the same helmet a lot of the times, but a different color combination, or maybe even a different design of that one helmet. I think Star Wars should adopt that too. Especially in the Clone Wars, you look at so many clones out there, there's so many unique variations. Let's take, hypothetically, the 501st, for example, aka Vader's Fist. So, in the Clone Wars, especially in the Clone Wars TV show, we see so many different clones out there with different markings, different colors, different armor sets, and that all could be adopted here. So, like I said, let's take the 501st for example. Now, the 501st, as a lot of you Star Wars fans know, has blue markings on them. So I thought it'd be cool that if you were to unlock certain pieces of armor for certain classes, that you should be able to customize the colors and place the colors where you want them to be. So hypothetically, let's just say you got the 2 stripes down the helmet as the 501st generally do. Let's just say you want that, but you want to move it to the left or right or make your own design out of it. I think that would be really cool. That would make your clones individual. And I think that'd be awesome. Now, here's the thing too, Stormtroopers, 501st, not 501st, what am I talking about? I was talking about the First Order. So the First Order and Stormtroopers, it's going to be a little harder to customize them because we don't see a lot of the customization they have. I mean, a lot of the customization they have is in Legends, for example. I mean, they're already taking Death Troopers, which would have been a customization option for me at least, but now it's a reinforcement, but now it is there. So I want more customization for Stormtroopers. Maybe change a pauldron color, or maybe change, I don't know, a marking on their suit, or add something to make them more individualized. We all know Rebels will have different things like races, or maybe an outfit type. I mean, if you look at the Rebels right now, they have scarves, they have different hats. So I think that would be kind of cool if you can mix and match their class outfits with different classes. And I think that would be adding a lot more variety to the game and a lot more uniqueness. Makes people grind a little more for things that they want, or that one armor they want. Now let's talk about locations. I want to see more locations in the game too. And yeah, we all know locations are coming. More locations like Crate, for example, is going to be a part of the Last Jedi DLC for free. And I'm also going to get on to some heroes as well that I would like to see. There are so many cool iconic planets out there for us to explore. Now, Star Wars Battlefront 2, the original Star Wars Battlefront 2 had pretty much every location. And of course, it's not going to be as detailed, but they had things like Utapau, they had things like Megiddo, they had things like Mustafar. I would love to see that all return. Here, at least. Because Star Wars has a weird thing that they do every movie, even if it's a prequel, even if it's a sequel, even if it's like a tie-in movie, they barely ever show the same thing. Or I mean the same planet. And that's not a problem. It's cool to see new planets and discover new things, but I would love to return to the planets that I kind of grew up with or kind of saw when I was growing up, or just planets that I saw maybe in an animated series or a comic book. I would love to see planets return in movies like that. And since we are playing a game out of all three eras, I don't understand why we can't get a little more. For example, I want to see Mustafar. I would love to play Mustafar in Star Wars Battlefront 2 on the One X, which I'm playing on right now. That's gonna look amazing! Gonna look amazing! Let's do Felucia too. Those graphics would look so clean. Love that. Maybe like a nighttime Yavin 4 would be cool too. I would love to see that. And what I don't understand is, since we have U-Wings in here, why don't we have maybe like a Jeddah in there? Even though Jeddah would be kind of close to Tatooine, but since we have U-Wings, I don't understand why not. Because you're already referencing Rogue One in there. Let's put Scarif on there while we're at it too, because Scarif would be a dope map. A real dope map. And yes, Scarif was in the original Star Wars Battlefront, even though it was DLC, but still. Let's talk now about heroes that I want added, right? Let's add some heroes. Let's make them a little more unique. I want to see Krennic in here. Director Krennic. And I want to say, if you have Krennic as an unlocked hero, you should be able to get Death Trooper reinforcements to have more health. So, it should be Krennic having this little bubble around him, or like a little area where the Death Troopers, if you are Death Trooper reinforcement, if you are around Krennic, you're going to get a health buff. That would be really cool. Maybe even Iden Versio. No, she's already in this. What am I talking about? I meant Jyn. Rogue One. That'd be sick. I would love to see that. I would love to see Obi-Wan Kenobi in here too. I'd love to see Anakin Skywalker. He's coming apparently. General Grievous, he's coming too. Count Dooku, I want to see him. I also want to see Palpatine with a lightsaber. I think that would make the Heroes vs. Villain game mode a lot of fun. And different variations of that same person. Instead of costumes, let's do different variations. So that way, if you want to pick Palpatine with no lightsaber, you can. Or Palpatine with a lightsaber, you could. I think that'd be awesome. Another thing that I really want to see in Star Wars Battlefront 2 is more competitive play. Now, video games, as we all know, is a huge industry, and the MLG industry is taking off. Esports is going crazy right now, and it's only getting bigger. So why not take a game and a franchise that we both love, well, at least a franchise at least, and make that competitive. Competitive scenes are where a lot of the games are, and that's why sometimes a lot of games are so popular the way they are, is because of that one competitive scene. And I know Battlefront and Battlefield are more casual games to play at home with your friends, but still, I think it would be a lot of fun to have a competitive MLG mode for Star Wars Battlefront 2. I think that'll be bringing a lot more new players into the system, bringing a lot more people kind of around that MLG system, as well as building a different community and expanding on the community that we already have. I think it would also introduce a new element of gameplay that we haven't seen in Battlefront, because right now the Galactic Assault mode, my favorite mode, and this mode that you're watching right now is the most popular mode, but I would love to see more modes expanded upon. If they had MLG for Galactic Assault, which I don't know how they would, it would be amazing. Like, you have your own custom team of like 20 people, even though it would probably be on like Blast or something which has a lot less people, but I think it'd be cool. Anyway guys, that's pretty much it for things I want to see in Star Wars Battlefront 2 in the future. There's not much I would like to improve on, but there's some characters, some planets that I would like to see, some competitive mode. But